Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop with another preview. This time I'm looking at Crumbs, the sandwich filler game. I'll be doing a full solo playthrough and then I'll have some thoughts on the game at the end of the video if you want to skip to that at any point. And as always, we take no compensation for our crowdfunding coverage. We just want to help you make an informed decision. And if you like the content in the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. We have like 80 of them up there now. You can also watch our separate streaming channel for even more content, listen to our weekly podcast, or join the conversation on our Discord. So the core gameplay of Crumbs focuses on making sandwiches to the customer's specifications. You have a number of customers. You start out with 2 of them, each with 1 or more sandwiches they want made. In this case, both Tony and Tammy want 2 sandwiches. And these customers come from the ingredient cards themselves, which is going to change up kind of what you have available because normally you have 2 of each ingredient, cheese, eggs, ham, avocado, salad, and salmon. But some will be out as your orders, which will change things up a bit. And then you also always have access to 6 pieces of bread, 4 of them being, I guess, like white, and what is that? I don't know, pumpernickel and rye, maybe something. And these can also be on their toasted side. And you have 5 actions a turn marked with these little time tokens, and each action can allow you to put as many as you want of a given ingredient anywhere in your prep area on potentially multiple sandwiches. Like, for example, I could use 1 action to put down multiple pieces of bread. And then if I got to a place in the order where they both wanted ham, I could put that out for a single action. You can also toast 1 or more pieces of bread for a single action, but they have to be on top of the stack. So like if I already had cheese here, I could not retroactively toast that bread. And speaking of bread, very important, only the topmost bread matters for type and toastedness or not, unless there's an open-faced sandwich, which you will see sometimes. So, for example, this does not need to be white bread at the bottom or in the middle here, but it does need to be toasted white bread on the top of these 3 and non-toasted white bread on the top there. So only the topmost piece of bread generally matters. And then whenever you complete a sandwich, you immediately stop the round, even if you still have actions left. So you usually want to kind of make it work out that your 5th action completes a sandwich. All the ingredients in that sandwich go to your pantry where they are no longer available to use, but then you get a free restock action, which is also one of the 5 actions you can take on your turn. You get to pick any one type of ingredient, and bread being its own type, and you get all of those back. So you get 1 free restock each time you complete a sandwich, but you also can take that as an action to get stuff back. And you're trying to complete as many orders, get through as many customers as you possibly can. After you start completing the 1 card, you're going to get to see your 2nd card. After you complete that card, you get a 3rd card, and that's it in solo. The best you can do is completing all 3 cards, and you'll total up the difficulty, the number value of the customers you have served, and that'll give you your score. And that's basically the whole game. So let's jump in and see how it works. First action, okay, we need 5 breads for Tammy's order out of my 6. So I could start another sandwich, but that's about all I can do. And I do need white bread on the tops, and we don't need special breads for any of these. So let's do like 1, 2, 3. Start 3 sandwiches up. You might have to zoom out a bit to make this all fit. That's it for my first action. And then let's do some ham on 2 of these. Again, not worrying about the color of the bread. All right, so that's 2 actions. Now I need to finish. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have enough bread. Okay, so I'll take another bread action, I guess. Oh, I could go in and do Tony's like cheese sandwich too. Well, how many actions do I have left? Because I want to, finish with my 5th action. So if I do bread to do both of Tammy's above the ham, that's 1 action. And then toasting Tammy's bread is a 2nd action. So I really just have 1 extra action to play with here. And I'm more worried about Tony's more complicated sandwich. So let's get working on that. So I'm going to use an action to place out an avocado for Tony's top sandwich. Then I'll take a bread action, which will also get Tony dealt with, so that seems to make sense. So I'm going to do boom, boom, boom. And then for my last action, I will toast just 1 of these, which will finish Tammy's first sandwich. And again, even if it wasn't my last action, the second I finish the sandwich, I would have been done. And you got these little filled order tokens, so I mark that off. Once I've done both of Tammy's, I put it over her face to show that she's fully done. And I take away the Tammy sandwich, and then I get a free restock action, which means I can take 1 of these and put them back. I don't need the ham. I don't need the brown. Well, I guess bread is their obvious restock action, so I'll get back both pieces of bread. I guess we can put them up here for right now. And this will be over in my pantry, which will be off camera. I can grab it as an action later. All right, and that's 1 round. Again, it's finished whenever you complete a sandwich. If you don't complete a sandwich in a round, then you are done. Okay, so what do I need to do? For Tammy, I need to put out some tomatoes, some veggies, and then a piece of bread. And for Tony, I need to do salmon and then a piece of bread and then toast it. Let's work on both of those. So we'll do the tomatoes for one action. We'll do the salmon for another action. And then we'll do a bread action. So, oh, never mind. I need an extra white bread, don't I? Well, it's fine. We'll get Tammy's ready, and we'll start Tony's other sandwich. So I got 2 actions left. Oh, wait, Tammy's will be done the second I do that. So hold on, we're not doing bread yet. Oh, man, but if I don't, then I can't. This is annoying. All right, yeah, it's a little bit inefficient, but I think I'll take 1 bread action to start the final cheese sandwich, an action to put down the cheese, and then I'll take another bread action to actually finish up Tammy's second sandwich, because that immediately ends the round doing that. And I will certainly restock bread because I have none of it, and she had 3 slices, but these are in my pantry. So now that's 2 hams. A single action will get both of them back. So you do want to try to make your efficiency work for you. But Tony's 2 sandwiches are still hanging out. And now that Tammy is fully done, once you only have 1 customer left at the end of a round, you reveal you had a second card that I randomly took. So this is Tom and Pavel, or Pavel. This is a 1 difficulty one, so this should be easier. And then what happens is once I complete 1 card fully, so once I do Tony's sandwiches, I'm going to find the other one of the same type. So I'll just swap it in. So this salmon will become that salmon, and that'll be my 3rd card. But okay, so we can easily finish Tony's stuff. It just needs bread that is toasted, and we've got the 2 slices here. But let's start building another sandwich, because that's just going to be 2 actions. 1 to place the bread, 1 to toast. And actually, the placing bread we're going to do right now. So I'll place. Doesn't look like I specifically need this seed, whatever that bread is. Okay, so that's 1. And okay. So we're set up to do a double completion of Tony, which will, by the way, get us 2 free restock actions. And we've got 4 actions left. Now I see a double veggie like tomato thing on Tom's. Maybe I'll work on Pavel's or Pavel's. So I'll get an egg. Leaves me with 3 actions left. I'm going to restock ham because I see I need both of them. That's 2 actions left, so I just can do one more thing. Do I want to put out the ham yet? Because Tom wants ham too. Now instead I'll restock the veggies, because that'll give me a double placement for Tom. And then for my final action, you can toast as many as you want, but again, they have to be exposed. I will toast both of Tony's breads here. So we complete both these. We're going to get 2 free restocks in a second. And we're also going to get a replacement card for this one in a moment. So for the restocks, we're definitely getting back all of our bread, because gosh, it's 5 of it. And then additionally, I don't think I see the new card yet. I already have the veggies I need. I already have the ham I need. I don't have the salmon I'll need. And I think the only thing I need to finish off Tom is the salmon. So let's restock that. And we won't have one of the avocado, my only cheese for now. All right, so this card goes away, but I'll still have the 4 points. It's easy to remember because it'll be the other salmon card. And we got another 4-pointer that goes underneath this one. I don't get it yet. But then once I've completed one of these people, and once we've gone through 3 cards, we are done. All right, so Pavel, I would need a ham placement and then a bread placement. But I want to get some synergies going here. So let's see. I'm going to do a bread action for my first, and I need the pumpernickel, I think that is. So I think we'll start both of Tom's, theoretically. That'll be okay. Yeah, because Tom needs 2 more pieces of bread. So actually these 3 pieces of bread will finish everything. So that's good for my first action. Now I'm prepped to do a double veggie for my second action to get Tom going. And then, now I can do the double ham. 1 for Tom's bottom, 1 for Pavel's. Okay, then I have my last action, and it has to be, if I'm going to finish a sandwich, Pavel's other bread. Yes, and I can't place any other breads out, so that sandwich is finished. I get a single restock. And at the moment, I guess I'll make it bread, even though none of these are great options. Now, the good thing is it does finish her off, so I get to at least see what my final things are. All right, and these are the last sandwiches I can do. The most you'll go through in solo is 2 cards. Sorry, let's make sure these are on camera. But I'm certainly a little bit ingredient shy at the moment. Okay, so to finish off Tom, I need an avocado here, a salmon here, bread on top of both, and then toasting one of the breads. So minimum actions for that is for the salmon one, and I have the salmon ready, and I have the avocado ready, so I have all the ingredients I need. So that's salmon, bread. So that's 2 actions to complete the 1 sandwich. But clearly I want to be doing some other stuff. Oh, there's still no doubles here, and I do need 2 avocados. I need 2 cheeses, so cheese is going to be kind of a crunch ingredient for me. All right, so let's go and put out the salmon. We know we need to do that, and I only have 1 of them anyway. And I guess the avocado. I'm not sure if I should be working more on these things, but Todd's sandwiches look like they'll be pretty quick to do. Okay, now I'm ready to bread it up. But if I bread Tom's, well, actually that'll be good because then I'll just have a toastable one that'll be easy to finish. So it'll kind of buy me a whole extra turn in an easy way. So sure, let's go. Well, I got. Wait, how many actions do I have left? Well, we're taking 2, right? I should have 3 left. So let's restock some, and then I'll do the bread. So I know I need the cheese. So we'll spend an action restocking that. I'm about to be able to double restock avocado. But I do need. Oh, I have the only egg I need left, so I don't need to restock that. I do need 2 hams, but I'm about to be able to restock that. All right, well, whatever. I'll get the ham now. Okay, and then for my final action, I will do some bread, which will be that finishing it, and that's setting it up to be finished once we toast it. And then, both of these need to be toppers. But this crazy sandwich for Glenn is going to take forever to finish, so I'm going to put this one on the bottom to be another sandwich, assuming that by the time I am finishing some of these smaller sandwiches with this, I'll get it back, and then it can go on top, because this is going to be like the make or break of my entire game, Glenn's super sandwich there. And I'm not putting out that one, so that was my last action, and this sandwich is finished. That's Tom's top one there. And I'll restock. I do need the salad, but I'll be able to get a double salad pretty soon. I'll just get the bread, I think. All right, so I got 5 actions. Any toasting will immediately finish Tom's sandwich, so that's making it pretty safe for me to work on other things. And yeah, I really do want to just like work on this crazy Glenn sandwich, I think. Oh, but I can't do that with the crazy Glenn. So let's work on maybe this one for Todd. So I can put the ham out. And then, I don't have any veggies, so let's spend an action to get one back from the pantry. And then I can put it out. I got 2 actions left. So I can finish Todd's sandwich by putting that bread out, which means I've got 2 ways to kind of finish up my turn. Let's spend an action restocking salmon. I'll need that for Glenn's super sandwich at some point. Okay, and then for my last action, let's put out bread. That'll be more economical at the moment. So I'll finish Todd's sandwich. I still haven't toasted Tom's. And then I'll start something. I don't know what yet. Actually, I think I can start 2 things because I'm about to get some bread back, and none of these are too like bread intensive. Okay, so that one's done. It's Todd's top one, and I get a restock. I don't think I need. Do I need bread? What do I need to do first? If I want to work on Glenn, I have the cheese. I have the egg. I don't have ham, although I'm about to get more ham back. I don't have salad, although I'm about to get more salad back. But I don't need salad for anything else. So yeah, let's restock the salad. That's definitely going to be worth doing. Okay, going into another round. I can still just toast this whenever I want. Buying me some time. Do I work on Glenn? I think I do. Okay, so let's do cheesy cheese, eggy egg. I'll restock ham for 1 action and a second action to place it. So I'm almost halfway through Glenn's sandwich. And then for my last action, I'm going to toast and finish up Tom's sandwich over here. All right, so that finishes up this card entirely, which means I can just take it away now, so I'll have a little more space to put on camera. Oh, and I get a free restock. How much bread do I have? Oh my gosh, I have 4 bread. Oh, but I also have both avocados. When I do need both avocados, and I don't immediately need the bread, see, I'm actually going to use my free one to get the avocados back. Okay, now can I finish Glenn's sandwich? I would need to salad 1. Avocado 2, salmon 3, get back bread 4, place bread 5. But that seems to put me in a super powerful position. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So what was it? It was salad, avocado. Sandwich sounds awesome, by the way. Salmon. Oh man, I'm pretty much out of ingredients. This might be a bad choice. And I need to get all my bread back for 1 action. There we go. And then I'll place the bread. So the dark one goes here, and then I just need 2 sandwiches and some white bread in reserve. So I am set up for Glenn and Todd's final sandwiches, but this one's done. And what do I need back? I've got the avocado for Todd, so I think I just need to restock cheese. The fact that I'm pretty much out isn't going to matter as much as I thought. And yeah, actually, okay, this shouldn't be too bad, I think. I might even be able to do like a double for, so 1, 2, 3, boop, boop. These are the easiest sandwiches ever. 4, double toast. Ooh, and 1 action left, and we have completed. So our score becomes, what do we have the double of? Was it, I think it was the salmon, right? Yeah, Tammy and Tony, that was it. So our score is, in this case, 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9, which we can compare, and we're just a bread head. Yeah, having that really easy one, which was super easy, definitely made us fall down quite a bit here. That was a game of Crumbs. As you can see, it's quite quick. So let's talk through my thoughts on this. So first of all, the kind of tactile stacking of the bread is fun. I like sort of making and seeing the sandwiches. Would you eat that? So I enjoy that part of it. I'm always impressed. Again, I haven't actually tried to design one of these myself, but these like 18 card things that make so many different uses out of the cards. I think this one does it well. It's clever in how the different ingredients become also the customers, so that all works really well. I like the action optimization of the game, and I think it is interesting that you're trying to, first of all, make your actions get double duties. Like you're trying to put ham down on multiple sandwiches at the same time, or eggs down on multiple sandwiches. So I think kind of the action efficiency is interesting. And also the wrinkle that the second you finish a sandwich, that's when you get your 5 actions back. So trying to sort of like set things up so you have sort of fallback sandwiches, as you saw me do with like the one I did in toast for a while, that you're always working towards like the right sandwiches. So there's a light amount of planning, but a pleasurable amount of planning. So it's not like going to break your brain, but it also is thoughtful enough in like a 10 or 15 minute playtime to be really fun and enjoyable. Now, what concerns do I have that might push some people away? First of all, the difficulty is a little bit wonky. So you can just randomly draw 2 different ingredients, and those will be like your customers. But the difficulty varies very greatly. So the way around that is they tell you which 2 ingredients to use for an easy, medium, or hard game. But the game can be a little bit easy, at least for me, at anything except the hard level. But then since there's only 2 ingredients at the hard level, you're going to tend to get like the same sandwiches a whole bunch. So I wish there was some way to vary up difficulty that wasn't just reliant on the ingredients. I know it's only an 18 card game, so I don't know how they would do that. But it does feel like you're either going to have some really easy games sometimes, or if you like stick to the very hard games, it's going to get pretty samey. So like I wish there was some other wrinkle. Like, I don't know, having 4 actions a turn, that would probably be too much. But something along those lines to make the game harder in different ways while still using varied ingredients. And then the other slight concern I have, so the game is 2-player, and how it works is like you have your own area with ingredients and you have theirs, and you're simultaneously taking actions. You can share ingredients with them, they can share ingredients with you, but you're also like each building your own sandwiches at the same time. And it actually works really well. In a way, it's more challenging than solo, but it's also like a little bit chaotic, and it's kind of tough to tell like who needs what, and sometimes needs more communication than I want. So it almost takes the game a little bit into a more brain bendy version than the solo mode. So for my personal taste, I definitely prefer the solo because it's kind of just like light and fun and quick. But some people might actually like the cooperative better because of that extra challenge. So it's a bit of a mixed bag for the co-op mode for me, but that's more about my taste in the game itself. The co-op mode still works really well. All right, so there you go. That is Crumbs. Go check it out if you like what you see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.